skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not with you, but I'm coming home to you.
Making a start slightly ahead of schedule with our brought forward auction here on Remuera Avenue before a busy day ahead from 11 o'clock. By way of introduction, my name is Ned Allison, obviously your auctioneer, capping off the good work of Johnny Nichols over this first short but productive campaign here. Thank our owners for the opportunity to be here. Wish you the best of luck if you're here to purchase. Someone going home the winner, that's for sure though, with this first property, as we have had that accepted pre-auction offer. Now, just in terms of how it'll all work today, we do as always work under that best practice guide for auctions that's set out by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. We'll also be providing you with one of these REA guides before you sign a sale and purchase agreement. And in terms of the conduct of auction, how it works, in just a moment before the auction commences, Johnny is going to announce to us our accepted pre-auction offer. That is in effect our reserve price. It has been achieved, therefore the property for the first time and the first one only, it is for sale at that figure. There'll be an opportunity to compete above that level if there's further bidding. We sell from there to the highest bidder. If there's no further bidding, obviously the property will be sold at that pre-announced level. As your auctioneer, I'll be giving you an indication as to what your next bid can and should be. Do hold an ability to refuse any bids, and it'll be up to me to determine any unlikely disputes as well. Now, if one of my licensed colleagues are placing bids on behalf of a client and a buyer, we'll just name and identify them at the time that occurs also. And at the completion of the auction, if you are lucky enough to buy here and now, we're going to ask you to do the following things. Sign the sale and purchase agreement, that is if you have not done so already, and pay a deposit equal to 10% of your purchase price to our trust account to formalise and secure. But it is number 36 Remuera Avenue that we start the day off with, as I said, a brought forward auction here in Cashmere. I know the paperwork's been made available by Johnny and his team. No surprise when I point out it is a freehold title of some 683 square metres more or less. You'll be looking forward to that possession date on Thursday the 8th of August of this year. But what a spot and what a location here at the foot of the Cashmere Hills. Thorrington Primary literally steps away. Protocol Bar as well, just around the corner to meet the friends there and spend many hours into the evenings. You've got the recreation, the biking, the walking tracks that the hills offer in a rich abundance to enjoy and make the most of. Also, fabulous family-friendly location too. But of course, in terms of the home itself, it offers those permanent materials, the ease of single level, and an abundance of space with as many as a handful of bedrooms to utilise. Love the fact your living space, it is north-facing, that just extends out to that deck, partially covered and sheltered, spa pool area incorporated as well. A great space for that leisure and that entertaining at the same time. Out to the backyard from there you go. You've got the sizable garage, workshop off to the side as well. I think just the cherry on top. So Remuera Avenue, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, what we're here to hear is our accepted pre-auction offer. And Johnny, I'll let you announce that to us all.
It's $975,000.
$975,000. Consider and contemplate, but futures changing hands. A new one starting here at $975,000, unless there's better in the room. At $975,000, maybe $980,000, maybe stronger. If it's here, we need to see a hand up and a number called out, or the property very much for sale at $975,000. First call at $975,000. $980,000 is your bid, sir, with ownership at $980,000. Good luck to you over here at this point in time at $980,000. Is it $990,000 or is it $1 million? At $980,000 on my right-hand side. First call, $985,000, a buyer on the telephone engaging there with a further $5 at $985,000. Would you say the million for me, sir? Potentially put it out of reach. You've got to try and do your best work here. Good on you. $1 million. Let's see if it's effective at the $1 million mark. What do we say and do now, though? At $1 million, is it the same at $1,020,000, Connor? Ask the question. $1,005,000. $1,005,000, we'll stick with that. Behind, but just by $5,000. At $1,005,000, the next number, work with 10 or stronger. $1,010,000 back here at $10,10,000. At $1,010,000, do we double it up and go to $1,020,000 this time? Here in front at $1,010,000 for Remuera Avenue. $1,015,000 and 20. New face in it. Welcome as well at $1,020,000. Take confidence from that interest though. At $1,020,000, can I suggest 25's here, 30's there at $1,030,000. Who takes us to 40? At $1,030. Down here with you, sir, at $1,030,000. 35 at $1,035. Hammer to fall, but to who? At $1,035,000. Currently on the phone. Who takes the 40? First call at $1,035,000. I had it here just first at 40, so do you have a stronger number for me? 43? Yep, okay, work with that at $1,043,000. Can we go to 50? Here on the telephone, have $1,043,000 down here. 45's back there. 50 I take it as, sir. Yes, at 1050. At $1,050,000. Lunge for it at 60. Calibre of schooling. Is that 60? 53. Stick with the threes. Okay. At $1,053,000. Sir, do you take the 60 or is it on the telephone? At $1,053,000 for Remuera Ave. There's the 60 now. At $1,060,000, is it 70 or 63, sir? 65. You keep surprising me and I like it. 70's back though. At $1,070,000, I think it's your turn over here. At $1,070,000 to my left. 72. Quite all right with the pair. 75. At 77. 80. 81. At $1,081,000. Do we try 90? 85, I heard that correctly. At $1,085,000, 90 this time. 87's quite all right. At $1,087,000. 90. Good work. At $1,090,000, go the 1-1. 91. Okay. At $1,091,000. 95. 96. At $1,096,000 with determination. 1.1. Round it off nicely. Space for plenty. At $1,001,000, but only. We go $1,110,000. What about 101? Phil McGoldrick, he's coming to see you. He'll have some advice for you, but hold on tight over here at 1.1. If there is nothing better, I'm going to put the hammer down. I count down 3 times for the first call. At 1.1, Connor on the phone, you've moved, but is there anything stronger there on the telephone at 1.1? Second call at $1.1 million. Do we try another 1,000? Anything better?
And 1,000.
And 1,000. Ma'am, I love the fact you've taken charge. At $1,101,000. 1,105 at $1,105,000. Could we try the 6 at $1,105,000? First, second, third. No better. It's going at $1,105,000. Going. It is gone. It is sold. Well done. Congratulations, Johnny Nichols. A great campaign. Well done to you and your outgoing owners. A brief break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back at 11 o'clock on the dot to get underway with the rest of the catalogue. Well, again, a very good morning. Welcome if you've just joined us. One good result already done and dusted, but we get underway with our regular catalogue. Some 22 properties up for auction here and now at Harcourt's Grenadier. Pleasure to be here as your auctioneer, one of a few you'll be seeing over the next 22 auctions. My name's Ned Ellison. I work alongside my good colleagues Hamish McLeod, Phil McGoldrick and Lisa Yardley Vaisi. If you're looking for information regarding today's properties, it's all contained in those order of sales on the back tables there. Help yourself to one if you haven't done so already. Our auction manager, Karen Phillips, to my left-hand side, is the person to speak to if you have any questions throughout the day, need any assistance. But a pleasure to work alongside the Grenadier team, and we just draw your attention to the formalities in question, again pointing out that we work under that best practice guide for auctions that put together by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, and again we'll be providing you an REA guide if you're successful in buying. We ask you complete one of these bidding acknowledgement forms, talk to your relevant listing agent if you haven't seen one of those already. As for the conduct of auction, a little bit different from our first auction in that each of the following 22 properties is going to be offered for sale, but offered for sale subject to confidential reserves. Subject to those reserves being achieved and our owner's instructions, the highest bidder from that point on will be the new owner. As auctioneers, our job, our responsibility is to give you some advice around that next bid and that next increment. As I said earlier, we do have an ability to refuse bids if we do not believe them to be in the best interests of our owners. We'll name and identify our licensed colleagues if they're bidding on behalf of a buyer here in the rooms as well. And in the unlikely event of a dispute, it'll be up to us as auctioneers to determine. Now, as auctioneers, we also hold the exclusive ability to place bids on behalf of our owners. These are what we refer to as vendor bids, ladies and gentlemen. It is just that, a bid for our owner or our vendor. They're only going to occur in the absence of your involvement from the floor. They'll only be placed below the reserve, and if they are placed, they'll be used. We'll be using that very language, vendor bid, when we place them to make them very clear indeed. Now, the next point's quite important as well. Our owners have the ability to withdraw their property at any point without declaring a reserve. What it alludes to is that if we don't get to a suitable level in the bidding on the auction floor here, we are going to pause and go into a private negotiation with our owner and our highest bidder. During that conversation and negotiation, we may get to a level in price where our owners instruct us to withdraw and sell their property out of the room, meaning it will not come back to the floor for further bidding. So you need to hold the highest bid at all times to give yourself that opportunity and avoid missing out. Now, if the hammer falls in your favour, which hopefully it will in just a few moments' time, we're going to ask you to do the following three things down the bottom: sign the sale and purchase agreement, pay a 10% deposit, and complete that GST Schedule 1 if and where it is applicable. But we kick the day off. We welcome back for a second time already Mr. Johnny Nichols, a busy man, with the first of our Tamara Crescent properties. This one, number 22, of course, in Marshland and Preston's. What the paperwork makes very clear is the legal side of things. It's legally known as a freehold parcel. It sits atop that 605 square metres, more or less. Settlement, you're not going to be waiting too long before you can make this home and enjoy it. The 27th of June, that date in question. But this just a meticulously designed and crafted home, beautifully put together. It's fair to say our owners, they have a real eye for the detail. It's opulence, it's a combination of aesthetics with the practical elements, so very, very impressive. Everything from that scullery with the instant hot water, its own separate oven, Wi-Fi enabled ducted 4-zone heating in place as well, the high stud ceiling and door heights. You've got the cosy log burner there in the living space also, water filtration system. It's a very long list of extras that this home enjoys. Love the layout though, it's thoughtfully considered. Master a peaceful retreat at the back there. The living, of course, the 2 stacking doors gives you that choice and those options with decks to either side when it comes to time outdoors, soaking up the sunshine once that warmer weather returns. But a great location, burgeoning location, just getting bigger and better all the time. So 22, Tamara Crescent, ladies and gentlemen. What's our opening bid? What's our interest here in the room? 1.2. I had a hand up and a number there I work with. Off we go. $1.2 million on the aisle. Good luck here. At $1.2 million, we're advancing. Is it 250 potentially? Yeah, it is on the phone there at $1,250,000. 1.3 the next step. Did I have 1.3? What about 1.3? Okay, 1,275,000. I've got to try, sir. At $1,275,000 at 1.3's back. See, I knew she'd do that to you. At $1.3 million. 325 with the wee 25 there, and 50 I'd assume to stay in it. There it is at $1,350,000 now. Try the 1.4 if you want to keep with the 25s. We'll keep trying. At $1,350,000, a lot put into this. 60 I heard there at $1,360,000. 70's back following that pattern at $1,370,000 now. At 1,370, high calibre from start to finish at 1,370. Extra wide driveway, that bit of extra parking. A little bit of a bonus at 380, I assume 1.4. I do. $1.4 million, there we are. But do not stop there. At 1.4, it's a common mistake, not one you want to make. At 1.4 do we go 410. Through the barrier at $1,000,004. Once the money at $1.4 million. Second call at 1.4. Is there interest elsewhere? At $1,000,004. 405. Back they are with the handful. Digest it, then time for action at $1,405,000. 410's back at 1, 4 and 10, but took a little longer. At $1,410,000, be encouraged. Do we go 420? At $1,410,000. First call at $1,410,000. Second time. As conversations take place, 15's back at $1,415,000. Johnny, can I have some instructions, please? I have a bit of $1,415,000. It's here, you're where you need to be. 20 now the money, though. And I can sell on the back wall at $1,420,000. Serious stuff, big decisions at $1,420,000. Two more at $1,422,000. Yours the end of June if it stays that way at $1,422,000. Is it back here at 30 though? At $1,422,000. Once called at 422.
143.
30 now at $1,430,000. Sign of a good home. They want it just as much as you at $1,430,000. What about 433? Good ring to it. At $1,430,000. for the family to establish themselves, to thrive at $1,430,000 on the back wall. Second call, and we put the hammer down. If there's nothing stronger, I'll take 1,000 if it's there. Do we go 31? Oh, we do, in the nick of time, at $1,431,000, but get ready and do not get comfortable. 3-2. See, $1,432,000. We need something more assertive at $1,432,000. But no favourites. Favourite on the back wall at $1,432,000. What about 3-3? Said it before. Could be the finish line. You don't know unless you try. One more. Once, twice. At $1,432,000. Cannot change your mind. At $1,432,000. Third final on the back wall. Then it is going. It is gone at the soul. Well done. Thank you, Johnny Nichols. Over to Lisa.
Thanks, Ned. Well done. Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I join Ned in welcoming you to Grenadier House, number 2 on our main catalogue today, 36 Four Peaks Drive in the heart of Wigram. Our owner's ambassador, Charlene Bueno, her manager, Grant Milligan from the Beckenham team. We welcome in our owners, already ensconced in Australia and offering up this gorgeous home. 740 square metres of freehold land here in wonderful Wigram. Your settlement date, this is going to be a busy day for solicitors. We've heard this date already today, the 27th of June. Of course, that is ahead of Matariki weekend, so you get a lovely long weekend to move in here in Wigram and enjoy. While still having the balance of the master build guarantee, this home is a post-quake build, built in 2018. Our owners spent considerable time securing this final section in this part of Wigram. It took them a couple of goes and they said, Lisa, it was definitely for us. We were persistent in pursuing it. But once the site was established, they created a very bespoke home. I love the monochromatic colour palette throughout, that beautiful shimmering kitchen, the walk-in pantry. You've got excellent accommodation. It really just unfolds so beautifully and flows so well. Awash with sunshine. It is incredibly warm. Ducted heating, of course, adding to those slightly greyer days. You form part of a very desirable community here. Lovely landing, shops and restaurants, cafes, good schooling, and the green space throughout Wigram, just keeping that desirability factor at 10 out of 10. So folks, owners now enjoying the Perth lifestyle. They offer it up here, a home they've loved for the first time ever offered to the market. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go? 700. Welcome in, Paul from the Wigram team. Knows the value in these parts at 700,000 underway.
20.
720 and 30.
40.
40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. Lucky number 8. 8 on the nod, Paul. At 800 I have now. 800 fairly bid and offered. 810 surely. Don't stop now. First call at 800. Down the back and in front.
805.
805 strengthening their position, and 810. 810, your number to beat here at 36. Four Peaks Drive. At 810. There's your assurity of value here in this location. Gorgeous home.
2.5.
2.5, 12.5. At 812.5. Precision bidding now. Maybe straight to 820 could be the thing. First call now at 812.5. 815. Lovely to have you back. At 815, Denise from the Avonhead team, good to see you here at 815, working hard with your buyer. Come back with us, Paul in the bin, at 815 here in the room. First call. I'll take another 2.5 if it helps you. Can't be any fairer than that. Second call. Third and final. Holding the bid, Denise, at 815. Not a level I can sell the property. Anything further, or I do begin a negotiation here. $1,000 could change your future. Auction paused, 815. Let's have a chat. And 1,000. Sweet 16. At 816. 17. Would have thought 20 might be sage at these times. At 817. Do we say 18 or 20? For that very valuable right. At 817. 18. 20. Good. 21 could be the keys to the door, is it? But at 820. 21. 821. 3 gorgeous bedrooms here. Everything done. Just move in on the 27th and begin life here. So close to our city. Easy to get out of Wigram as well if you're heading north or south. First call at 821. 22. At 822. At 822, I'll give you some time like I gave them, but at 822. First call. 23. Thank you, 23. Nice work, Denise. Good work. Keep going. At 8, 2 and 3 and 24. At 8 and 2 dozen now. At 824 the bid. 8 and a quarter. Just a little step. We don't want you left wondering. 8 and a quarter, can I say for you, ma'am? Love to see you back and play. You've travelled a long way with me. Don't miss it for 1,000. But at 824. Down the back, in front. Are you sure? Paul Nabin will pause on your buyer's bid. Not a level I can sell the property. 824. It's still open, Denise. Work well. At 824.
Lisa.
Good morning, Mr. McGoldrick.
Good luck with
Thank
your
you, sir.
negotiation.
Go well.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's carry on with our wonderful catalogue. Christopher Graham, a very good morning to you and to your current client and vendor, current owner of 97 Dyers Pass Road. Good morning and thank you for your instructions today as we offer on your behalf a super big freehold parcel, 776 square metres to be precise. 10% is all you put down by way of deposit today, and the contract stipulates the 27th of June the balance of purchase monies need to be paid. You know that the code of compliance for the pallet flyer expired at the end of last year, and that fence is not exactly on the boundary line. All those things have been pointed out to you. My timing in going to visit the property yesterday was absolutely perfect. Late in the afternoon as Christopher was finishing his last open home. So I had about half an hour to look around the property, take in the absolute landscape and the vista that really is yours. And just at the end of that, I witnessed the most superb sunset, which you'll get on a daily basis from this position. You have to admire the work people do to create these pinnacle situations. The crow's nest position, the outlook over the city is absolutely superb. But just think about the hard work that's been done over the years to get there. The classic, the solid, the robust red brick, it's been refreshed magnificently before presented to the market today. All day sunshine, pellet fires, the fire and the heat pumps as well, and the retrofit double glaze will retain any heat that's produced in the home. It's a super situation, lots of basement garaging, position, of course, cafes, schools round the corner. Couldn't be better. If you're into exercise, well, boy, you're right on the threshold there. It's to be sold, 97 Dyers Pass Road. Who's the lucky new buyer? What's the figure? Opening bid? 900, sir. Welcome to you with a $900,000 bid. First call at 9 on the right-hand side. Good, robust start to proceedings. Second call at $900,000. Third call at $900,000. So I'm going to take one vendor bid and one vendor bid only. I'll say 925 on behalf of my owner. Welcome you back. Say 950. Once called, it's for my owner at 925. Second call at 9 and a quarter. 930, good on you at 930. I said I take one vendor bid, I don't take any further. 930 is the bid to beat. I count down once at 930,000. Second call Well, this is a cracker opportunity at 9:30. Third call at 9:30. Well, sir, I'm not going to be disrespectful and take any further vendor bids. It's pointless. You're in the box seat at this stage. Karen's going to find us a private space. I'll come and offer you the opportunity. Folks, the auction is open at 9:30, negotiating away from the room.
Right, good to go. Well, on we go where negotiations take place, updates to come, but next up in a busy catalogue, we say good morning and welcome to Linton Hubber from the Ferrymead team and his good manager Jackie Derrick supporting him, and their owner, of course, here at the gorgeous 210 Peterborough Street in the heart of Christchurch. The contract you're looking to sign momentarily just confirms it is a freehold title once more. It is 303 square metres more or less. Settlement and possession, that's set to occur the 11th of July 2024. But what a rarity homes such as this have become. A character cottage here within the 4 avenues. That character, that charm, just giving it so much personality, so much to love here. And I think for many they'll come in and they'll greatly value and cherish what it is and what it offers and look to retain those remnants of the past very firmly. But for some there'll be value and appeal in the land it sits atop as well, with that possibility of a redevelopment, whether it's now or whether it's in the future. That just underpins value whatever direction you take. Of course, ensconced within the 4 avenues, everything you could need is right there at your fingertips. So many good amenities that are right there. Very, very handy indeed. So Peterborough Street, ladies and gentlemen, I call for an opening bid from the floor. Who wants to start proceedings off? And where would you like to? There we are, $600,000. Jackie with the buyer on the telephone. Underway we are here at 210. It's $600,000, maybe $650 if you're here. With competition, first call at a mere $600,000. For all it is, second call at $600,000. Is it better? Third final, down here. Thank you, sir. $650,000 against you here, Jackie, at 650. Look for $700,000 to put yourself back in pole position at 650. For the first call at 650, easily done. Second. What about 700, Jackie? 5,000. Okay, 655. So that's pretty easy to come back against it, I thought, at $655,000. What do you reckon? 675. Good work. 675. Back they are at 6 3/4. Look for 700 maybe this time at 675. First time, offered and bid down here at 675. Twice called at 675. Any better, Jackie, or elsewhere? 1,000. Right, okay, $676,000. Would you take me to 700, sir? At 676. The value here at 676. First call at $676,000. 700, appreciate it too. $700,000 back on the aisle. What are we saying do? Dare I ask? 725 is there, Jackie? At 700,000. Once called, twice called at $700,000. Third final call at $700,000. Okay, in front here, I just need to have a conversation off to the side with you as my highest bidder. Karen's going to find a space for us, and I'm going to come and see you just in a moment.
Okay, folks, we're staying nice and close in Christchurch Central again, and it is, of course, 3/24 Melrose Street, very proudly brought to the market by Fernanda Hammett and Nicole Long of the Harcourts Horswell team. It's a great townhouse and an outstanding central location, but firstly I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 3/24 Melrose Street in Christchurch Central is, of course, a cross-lease in freehold, having a share in 505 square metres more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 13th of August. unless otherwise arranged via Nicole, Fernanda and our vendors ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, it's such a great street, such a central location. Everything is on your doorstep. Obviously, Melrose Street is one of those locations that people from outside of the city like to have as town pads, or people like to live centrally, whether it be young professionals, whether it be savvy investors. Very astute investment here, I would say, because you've got 3 bedrooms, which really makes it stand out for rental returns. You've, of course, got that nice private yard out the front there, but what makes it even more unique, I think, is that reserve over the other side of the fence. Central city living, you often have to compromise on space, and particularly on outdoor space. Well, you certainly don't have to here. Spacious within its living, spacious within its bedrooms, and spacious within its outdoor space, and of course the added benefit of that reserve. I think it is an absolutely outstanding opportunity, sought after real estate, great location, folks. That's what it's all about. So with that said, where do you see its value? Call me your opening bid. Where do we see it from Melrose Street? 3 good-sized bedrooms. Surely there'd be $500,000 to start me away. 500,000, that's what I'm looking for. But if you won't start, folks, I will, on behalf of the vendor, at 500,000. At $500,000, perhaps a 25 on top from here. At 500,000 is their 525. Absolutely unheard of at this kind of level for a 3-bedroom townhouse. Nice and modern, great spot. At 500,000, I call it away then first, second, third, final time. Well, one last vendor bid from me then to 525 at $525,000. I know there is conditional interest, Nicole, and people to talk to straight afterwards, but just one last time around the room to check. Nobody wants that rare opportunity to talk one-on-one with our vendor. At 525, first, second, third, final. Well, Nicole, it doesn't look like our buyer is in the room today, so I'm going to advance that bid one last time on behalf of our vendor to $600,000 and pass the property back to Nicole to talk to other interested parties from this point. So if you do have further interest, please talk to Nicole or Fernanda. Properties in these kind of spots don't last long. Thank you.
All right, good discussions have been taking place on the top of the hill, 97 Dyers Pass Road. John, can I now confirm you and Anna have graciously increased your bid? Your bid now has been increased to $1,105,000. Thank you. My owner has said, well, if there's no better bid or offer in the room, I sell it to you, young couple, at 1,105. Any better? First call, and I sell. Second call. Third and final call. Delighted to announce that Dyers Pass Road is going. It's going. Gone and sold to you both. Congratulations. Nice work, Christopher. You better get your book.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update on Peterborough Street. A slight improvement in that bid from where we left to $715,000, a level at which my owners have instructed me we are now selling the property if there's no better here in the room. $715,000. Put that to you all and those on the telephone. If there's any more, now is your time, or I put the hammer down and it will sell at 715. Here at Peterborough Street for the first call at 7:15. Jackie, is there 16? Is there 20 on the phone? Twice. Third final at $715,000. We are going, we are gone, we are sold down the front. Congratulations, well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I take us back to 36 Four Peaks Drive, owners now in Australia, buyer on the phone, working hard with Nabin. Nabin, can you confirm for me that bid's been increased to $830,000? Where is our friend Nabin? I've lost him. Here he is. 830. Appreciate the bid at 830. Our owners are selling away at 830. Is there anything further? $1,000 anywhere. First call, second, third and final. Delighted to announce the property's going. on and sold. Congratulations. Well done, Charlene. Fantastic campaign. Thank you so much. Mr. McGoldrick.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, welcome.
Alison Aiken, a very good morning, and a very good morning to your good client. Nice to work with you again as you offer number 21 Conference Street, contractually known as a freehold parcel, 202 square metres to be precise. 10%, that's all you pay today, and the 1st of August is the day that your new life will begin in the centre of the city. I noticed amongst all the chattels, the whiteware will remain amongst other things. Any reluctance of my owner selling today is quite understandable. It's been a long time inner city dweller, and I can remember the excitement when he procured this little Peter Bevan-inspired gem right in the heart of the city. I love the architecture, it's so distinctive. I popped in to see Lindsay on Tuesday afternoon. The sun was just flooding into the living room, filling that front courtyard. It had been in the breakfast courtyard in the morning, immersing your kitchen in sunlight in the AM times as well. Love the inside, that raised ceiling, the decor. It's very encompassing and warm. Full suite on ground floor, balance upstairs. I think Shanks's Pony is going to be your main method of transport once you live at 21 Conference Street. Here to be sold, opening bidder offer.
1 million.
1 million, Mr. Dwyer, bidding for your client at $1 million. At 1 million, who goes next at 1? First call at $1 million. Second call at $1 million. $1,050,000. $1,050,000, sir. Good on you. Welcome. $1,050,000. What's the reply, James? At $1,050,000. 1,001,000. And back with another 50 if you like, sir. It's good architecture, central situation. 1,120,000. Good on you. 120. Leading bid at the stage. I count it down then at 1,120. Second call at 1,120,000.
1.2.
1,002,000. At 1,2. Another 20 on the top if you like. Second call. 1,210,000. 1,210,000 is the bid to beat, leading at this stage at 1,210,000. Perhaps 1.25.
1,250,000.
1,250,000. There we go, at 1,250,000. There's your assurance of absolute value. 1,250,000. Second call. With what's happening in the inner city, you need to get there at 1,250,000. Second call at 1,250,000. Third call. 1,260,000. Put you in that prime position at 1,260,000 as I sell this prime position to some lucky buyer in the room today at 1,260,000. 1,270,000. Slowed it down. I'd be encouraged by that and go straight to 3 at 1,270,000. Second call. Third call at 1,270,000. There's all yours. 1, 2 and 3/4. 1,275,000. A handful might get you there. At
1.3.
1,003,000. 1,003,000. Another handful on top, sir. You just got to win by a little bit. Oh, little bit of pain for a long-term gain. At 1,003,000. Walk to all the delightful spots in the city. Fuel bill diminishes at 1,300,000. Try the 5. Second call at 1,300,000 neat. No further? At 1,300,000. James, 1,300,000 not authorised to sell. Let's have a discussion with your owner. Good. All right, thank you. 1,300,000 auction remains open.
All right, right, off to St Albans we go. Owner's Ambassador Dean Cashins from Harcourt's Cashmere. We welcome in our owner for 2 bar 57 McFaddens Road in the heart of St Albans. Across lease on freehold site here. Your settlement date, plenty of flexibility, but as early as the 21st of June next Friday. And why wouldn't you want to be ensconced here? I have to say McFaddens Road is kind of my favourite street in all of the world, only because my parents have lived there for 55 years and never sold their home. Doesn't work well for a real estate agent, but homes in this street certainly are tightly held, and you can see why. It's such a convivial community, very much centred around schooling, around sport. This home presents so very, very well. It is perfectly orientated to soak up the sun from morning till evening. It's very private in that northwest facing garden. 3 good bedrooms in the home. The home's been beautifully updated. You've got good garaging and off-street parking. This is a really supreme location. You're only 10 minutes to town. You've got cycleways, you've got green space. If you're a bit of a Crusaders fan, you can watch them train at Melbourne Park and play at rugby. You've got cafes, you've got Merivale, shopping precinct not far away. It's a great location, Dean. I know you've enjoyed your campaign there. This home double glazed throughout, so you're warm and toasty year round. Opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, opening offer. Come and join the community here in McFaddens Road. Love to welcome you in. Is there perhaps $550 to get us underway? Great investment at that rate, surely. Well, I start on behalf of my owner at $550. We work in 25s from here, but don't let me limit you in your aspirations. At $550, first call. Second opportunity here, third and final. I keep laying out that roadmap to purchase. $575, 5 3/4 of vendor bid, surely $600. Amanda, you bidding there, are you? Love to see you in. For your great investment. At $600, I see. First call. Second. Third and final opportunity. Well, Dean, I know you've got conditional interest. I'm going to place one last vendor bid at $700,000. Need to be in excess of 7. This is entry level into this location. But if you're above 7, please make yourself known to Dean. He's running open homes this weekend, Sunday 12 to 12:30. But don't delay. There are a couple of people already considering their options here. So best of luck to your owner. I know I'll see the sold sign next time I visit Mum and Dad. Yeah, by Sunday.
Carry on. Good to go. Amanda's all good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we carry on with our inner city theme. A few of them up for grabs today. A couple of good results already. This time, Salisbury Street, 4 bar 166, the property in question. Rebecca Duncan, our lead marketing consultant, but in her absence, Kerry and Emily taking up the mantle and leading the charge, finishing the job here this afternoon. The paperwork clarifying that it is a cross-lease title, giving you a share in that 1,014 square metres, more or less. The 27th of June, again, is that settlement and possession date you'll be working towards. But a townhouse that just provides that laid-back lifestyle for the next, to just enjoy the locality. Again, so much at the fingertips, whether it's dining, whether it's shopping, the recreation too, Hagley Park, the stadium when that arrives as well. Only going to do good things in terms of the enjoyment it offers, but also the value it provides for properties that call the Four Avenues home. This property, of course, bigger than most, it's fair to say, particularly around that living space and that middle level. Bedrooms, then the choice of the nice split with one on the ground level, 2 up above, and then of course that very cool office space at the tippity top where you can be king or queen of the castle up there. Of course, parking, garaging, that's a real asset when it comes to inner city living as well, but you can walk to plenty, leave the car behind with absolute ease. So Salisbury Street, ladies and gentlemen, opening bid. Who wants to start things off, home or investment? What do we think? Ali, earlier Conference Street bidder, they want to have a crack? Possibly. Similar locality. Is there $500,000 to get the ball rolling? Nice and easy. Is that in the room? With me comfortably if it needs to be. Vendor bid. $500,000. Involvement from there. Is there a hand up? $525, $550. Easy money. First call at $500,000. Second call at $500,000. Third final at $500,000. Chase $550. Comfortable? Very, very comfortable, I'd have thought. If not, I'm going to hand the property back to Emily and back to Kerry, and we talk to parties post-auction. Last chance. Okay, that is exactly what I'm doing. Back it goes to you. Still available. Now, this is going to excite a few people. I've been given permission that in the absence of a bid, the property is going to be made available and priced at a very attractive $599,000. $599. That will not last long. Have the conversation. Emily is here. Kerry's to my left as well. They're ready to speak with you.
Folks, we're going back to Conference Street. I've been talking with my owner, James. Your client's bid stands at $1,300,000. And my instructions, Lindsay, I sell if there is no bidder here today, Conference Street number 21. Any advance because I sell unless you're quick. The die is cast. First time at $1,300,000. Second time. Third final call. Delighted to announce the property. Sir, no change of mind? Is going. Gone and sold to you, James. Congratulations. To your buyer, say congratulations. Lindsay, congratulations to you once again. Thanks for the opportunity of working with you. Good luck in your move. Nice to have your family here. Huh? It's 12 o'clock. You don't normally start.
never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about the secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true. 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 You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true. 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 It's true.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome for those that have joined us. We've had a really good start to the day here at Harcourt's Grenadier. My name's Ned Ellison, one of the auctioneers alongside Phil, Lisa and Hamish. We carry on with proceedings, getting underway with our midday auctions. A pleasure to cap off the good work of Andrew Steele and Tyrone O'Halloran from the City team. They've got a busy period ahead of them, the first of 3 auctions here and now. Tamara, Crescent, a popular spot here today. We start the afternoon off with number 41 though. A pleasure to work alongside these owners. We've done so on a number of occasions. They produce some superb real estate. This no exception to that. Had the pleasure of popping through just yesterday and having a look at what is on offer. More about that in a minute though. What you buy legally is a freehold parcel. It sits on that 449 square metres more or less, and that settlement and that possession date that you'll be working towards is all around that code of compliance being issued, which is not too far away. But an opportunity just to upgrade that lifestyle, secure this brand new home for yourself. The aesthetics it offers, the configuration it provides, the styling so tastefully put together. It's just the perfect complete package. Love that standout kitchen, elegant, so sophisticated, clad in the black, practical space as well for the culinary creations. Vaulted ceilings from there out through the living space with the magnificent glazing, just bringing in that natural light, and massively as well, as you can see there, that outlook, that unique outlook across the reserve, the lake as well. It's absolute superb scenery you get to make the most of. Good sized bedrooms, each and every one of the 3. That master though, it's a lavish retreat for the breadwinners to make the most of too. Outside landscaping, that is done, that is dusted. This is a home where you just get to move in and enjoy all it has to offer. So number 41, we are in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Who's here to buy and secure? What is an opening bid that works for you?
850,000.
Way, all at once. Ladies first.
1,217,000.
That is precise bidding, ma'am, at $1,217,000. I would not have predicted it, but I love it. At $1,217,000. Sir, was your number better at $1,217,000? Well, it can be better if you'd like. We have a bid at $1,217,000. Does someone want to advance and round it off maybe to 50? I don't know. 30 even at $1,217,000. First call at 217.
Bid 1,220.
20 with the wee 3 there at $1,237,000. Okay, at $1,237,000. Do we go to 50 this time? At $1,237,000. What do you think? Your turn, or elsewhere at $1,237,000.
1,240.
40 it is.
1,255.
Good work at $1,255,000. Very erratic, but it's effective at $1,255,000. Stay with me at 55. Should we go 60 or stronger? At $1,255,000 only. Once called at $1,255,000. Second call at $1,255,000. Who goes next? There is value here. What has been spent, what has been done, the level of finish. Third final call at $1,255,000. Do you come back at $255,000? Ma'am, if not, I'm going to have a conversation with you on the back wall. Certain? Okay, we're pausing on that bid at $1,255,000. We've got a little bit of work to do, but we'll have a chat off to the side.
All right, folks, let's move on. We're just waiting for an interested party on Darville Street. Alison Aiken, welcome back to you. Can I say a very warm welcome to your owners? Lovely to visit with you yesterday as we offer on your behalf number 46 Woodlrise, property in shop there right now. A lovely big freehold parcel of land, 1,240 square metres to be precise. 10%. Your contract will tell you that's you pay as deposit, 5th of July, unless you're working to an alternative date. That's your settlement date. I noticed that all the essential pool and gym equipment and a huge chattel list, they will form part of your consideration today as well. A very, very significant day for my owners. They've lived in this crow nest position for well over 40 years. Used to live adjacent to the home, and 38 years ago they acquired this beautiful block. And of course, during that period of time, they were able to design something that was perfect for the situation. They engaged Paul Foley, a good man to work with on the hills, to create this absolute inspired home. I visited very early yesterday morning. What a lovely time of day to go, that crisp frost, to see the sun coming up on the city and all that, all the cold air evaporating, disappearing. I was on the hills later in the day, and from here, of course, you'll see the most brilliant sunrises as well. When you look at the home, it's been beautifully crafted, the engineering work to establish the site, the driveways, the paths. Look at the terraces and the patios that go all around the home. Lovely big open plan living area, super kitchen with a lovely outlook as well. Accommodation on both levels, that indoor pool, you'll never find a leaf in it, and the gymnasium. It's been a haven for them, children and grandchildren as well. Super home, eye-wateringly expensive to replace, but you don't have to do that. You just put your hand up today and buy number 46 Woodlrise. Opening bidder offer, folks, it's entirely in your hands. Where do we see value? Super home owners enjoyed long tenure, retirement situation, all procured for them. Can I suggest, say, 1,700,000 in the room? 1,700,000, you were right. Well, you dally, I don't, wouldn't sell it at 1,700,000, so that's a vendor bid to start proceedings, over 1,200 square metres of land. First call for my owners at 1.7. Second call, are we going to bid? Third call at 1,700,000. Well, I advance 1,750. We keep it at this level with confidence at 1,750,000. 1,750. First call, it's a vendor bid. Put up your hand, be the first to find out what my owners will accept today. Second and third call at 1,750. Alley buyers on notice. 1,800 is my last attempt at 1,800,000, my last vendor bid. Best place and time, I always say, is in this auction room. Sellers are with me today, would like to move on. Once called at 1,800,000. Second call. Third call. You surprise me. Ali, if there's no bid, let's treat with respect. My owners have said, hey, if this is the situation and we're going to stage 3 of the campaign, I've got a very, very attractive price, 1,985,000. We go to the market, Ali, at 1,985,000. 85. 95. Good. I'll throw in the 10. There you go. 1,995. And you're going to be there on Sunday? Yes, I am. Sunday afternoon. So buyers, I wouldn't even wait that long, but if you're in the weekend, you get up there and have a look at 46 Woodlrise. Lorraine Murray, thank you for the opportunity. Work continues. Darville Street, if we can. It's in screen already. Ladies and gentlemen, let's carry on with our midday catalogue. Dougal Boyd, a very good morning to you. Jay Wang, good morning to you. Welcome to our owner. Sean, thank you very much for the opportunity of selling this fabulous property. Unit 6 at 20 Darville Street, right in the heart of the city. You know it's a freehold property and it offers you 344 square metres of that freehold land. 10% today, you'll get your independence and ownership on the 4th of July 2024. I've been in this complex a couple of times. It's been a very, very successful development. Mind you, you start with such a wonderful complex. Darville Street's a fabulous street, tree-lined. It's so close to Hagley Park. You walk it, bike it, golf it, use it as access to the city. But this complex is very, very clever. 360 architecture really deserves some commendation and some praise for the work. Everything's just nicely separated, but all together, extremely secure. I think that Unit 6, though, is the pick of the litter. You've got that good space outside, indoor-outdoor flow, unobstructed in terms of sun. The decor, it's soft, it's warm, it's enveloping. Beautiful kitchen, both bathrooms are just up to the minute. The ensuite, a real reward for the breadwinner. You've got the full bath in there as well. It just will suit such a myriad of buyers, lock and leave, and the complexes like that. Some have them as town pads, some live there and spend full time there. Whatever is your requisite, this will fulfill it for you admirably. Darville Street, I'm looking now for an opening bid that might secure. Buyers, in your hands, what's the offer, what's the bid? Tempt you say at 1,300,000? Should be a Mexican way of that. Sir, you're at 1,300,000. Good on you. $1,300,000. First call at 1,300,000, bidder on the left-hand side of the room. Second call at 1,300,000. Third call at 1,300,000. I take one vendor bid at 1,350,000. At 1,350,000, sir, would you rejoin me, say 1,400,000? On the nod, good on you at 1,400,000. I don't take any more. At 1,400,000. That's the bid to beat. Otherwise, this gentleman has the opportunity. Bid for it now. First call, second call at 1,400,000. Third and final call. Sir, not going to be disrespectful. You're my only bidder at this stage. I can't sell at 1,400,000. Dougal, let's find a space for this young man and we will talk with him outside of the room. Auction, though, is open at 1,400,000. Proceeding. Who's next?
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I call before, I need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
Is that buyer or vendor? All right, I welcome back Charlene Bueno and Grant Milligan from the Beckenham team. Second of Charlene's auctions today. Again, an owner overseas. We welcome them in 2 bar 89 Waimairi Road in the heart of Ilam. A cross lease on freehold. Settlement date set down for just a fortnight's time prior to Matariki on the 27th of June. Well, this is an exceptionally well-maintained home. Of course, an absolute gem of a location. The desirability for demand here in Ilam is always there. This provides a lovely family living space. You are on a stream boundary, a gorgeous part of Waimairi Road. It is sun-soaked. It is gorgeously warm. Good bedrooms, good flexibility in the layout. Just a little bit of quiet, if I may, on behalf of our owners and buyers. Awash with sunlight, flexibility in that configuration, triple bedrooms, but very easy to lock up and leave. And I don't know why you'd want to, because it is just such a great home. Master has that walk-in robe and ensuite. The location offering you excellent access to the university, to the airport, to great schooling, great shops. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Waimairi Road, Ilam, start me away. Love to see you in. Hands in the air. Perhaps 550, could I tempt you in at that sort of level? Here in Ilam. Well, I start on behalf of my owners at 550. We work in quarters from here.
600.
600. Grant, lovely to have you and your buyer on the phone at 600. Fairly bid and offered. And 625 I look for now. First call at 600,000. Second opportunity. Third and final. Grant, my only vendor bid at 625. Welcome you back above that level. At 625, a vendor bid need to be in excess of that. 6.5 here in the room, is it? First call. 3 good bedrooms. This is Ilam. This is quality blue chip location. Second call. Third and final. Are we back at 650? Should be no deliberation at these levels. Triple bedrooms. Multitude of shopping. Grant working hard. Vendor bid at 625. We'll speak with you buyer, though you have placed a bid in the room, but not for sale at 625. We will work from there. Auction open.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update on 41 Tamara Crescent. We left that bid there. We've had conversation out of the room. That bid's been lifted to $1,320,000. The property is now for sale at that figure at $1,320,000. You have a further opportunity if you want one, but you need to be north of $1,320,000 or I sell for the first call. Twice the money. Is there one? Is there 5? Third final at $1,320,000. Very delighted to announce if that is the case. Down the front, it appears to be. It's going. It is yours. Sold. Well done. Right, Luke and Belinda, you're ready to move forward, waiting very patiently in the wings. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can just simply retain your attention, we keep things moving forward with 11 Portier Place in Wigram. As I said, Luke and Belinda from our Riccarton team, it's been their great honour and privilege to market the subject property. Paperwork as follows. It is a freehold title, a good sized 700 square metre section that you sit on, and the 11th of July is your settlement date with 10% all that's needed today upon the fall of the hammer. But what a tranquil, peaceful spot it is here in the cul-de-sac. Friendly people around you, that rich list of shopping and dining that the landing has to offer just a matter of minutes away. The home itself, it is one of family proportions with its scale and its capacity. No need for children to share bedrooms with as many as 5 there to utilise. Great sized, open and free-flowing living space. That, of course, continuing to your exterior spaces when it comes for the time outdoors as well. All of it's really well presented, it's fair to say, well orientated for sunshine too, huge amount of off-street parking space, and to top it all off, triple car garaging. That's a hard find out there, that's for sure. So all on offer here at 11 Portier Place. Yours for the taking, ladies and gentlemen. What would you like to open the bidding up at? Where was that? Down here somewhere? Thank you, sir. Off we go. $920,000. Can I ask for $950 from there? First call at $920,000. Who goes next? Second call at $920,000. Is there better? Third final at $920,000. Is there competition? Look, I won't dilly-dally with vendor bidding, sir. If it's you and I, we're going to have a conversation off to the side. Is there a better bid in the room before I do so? Look, work to do, obviously, a bit of a gap there, sir, but let's have that conversation to the side, pausing on your bid of 920.
Gentlemen, I'm taking you back to the Marvel in Darville, Sean's own home. Dougal, we just need to get Aaron and Lisa to confirm that bid for me, please. Aaron, confirm, please, you've increased your bid now 1,650, correct? Yes. Thank you. And you know instructions are I sell today at 1,650. No better bid in the room at 1,650,000 for this beautiful townhouse. First call, second call, third and final. Delighted to announce the property is gone. Welcome to Christchurch. Well done. Dougal, nice to work with you. Jay, good work. And Sean, all the very best in your next move. All right, to complete your trifecta, Alison Aiken, we've got your good owners on the phone. I want to say good afternoon to them as they follow the auction from away outside of the auction room. I certainly want to say thank you for the instructions as we offer on their behalf the one property but two addresses, 9 and 11 Pinlow Place. You know the property is in two titles, lot 8 and 9 on deposited plan 20797. Now the one gives you 1,120 square metres, the other 2,104 square metres. You've added that up, it's 3,224 square metres of prime Fendleton land. In section 25 talks about the proposed boundary adjustment. You've got all of those details. I went round on Sunday afternoon as Alison was doing her last open home. I'm pleased I got there early because there was lots to take in. Pinlow Place is just such a lovely cul-de-sac, and to my way of reading it, the deeper you get in, the better are the properties. I don't know if you've seen the movie Morris and I, but Morris Marnie has built his house across the road. Just good architecture, as is the Trengrove architecture that inspired the rebuild of this property after the earthquake. Magnificent home. Massive living areas. There's almost as much living area outside as the inside. That kitchen with its cabinetry, it's almost of commercial proportions. I don't think I've seen as much cabinetry and storage in a home, just plenty as you go around. 6 bedrooms that are on both levels. There's flexibility in your floor plan. There's a dedicated office. They've got a lovely little home gym up there as well. Massive garaging. I mean, there's four car garaging on the one side, and on the other there's a double garage as well. So it's just a super big parcel of magnificent real estate as my owners move away and leave the opportunity. Folks, a real opportunity. We're here to sell it. Opening bid or offer, it's your turn. Start me where? 3,224 square metres, magnificent home that sits atop. Can I tempt you say at $5 million? Even if you hadn't been there, you'd buy it for the land at that money. Well, I'll start the bidding, Alison, at $5 million. First call at the 5. Second call at the 5. Third call at $5 million even. Well, 5-1's a vendor bid. We wouldn't sell it at that. At 5-1, but we're here to sell it. I deal with very realistic owners. I can assure you of that. Second call, $5 million one. Second call, third and final at 5-1. Ellie, I'm going to try one last vendor bid, but I'm going to treat this home with absolute respect. 5-2, $5,200,000. First, second, third. Well, if there's no hands in the air, I'm going to treat with respect. I'm not going to make a farce out of this beautiful auction at 5-2. Not going to sell the property today. I'll put it back in your hands. Not going to sell it at $6 million, not for the 2 titles in the big home. So I'm passing the property back in Ali's hands at $6 million, and we'll deal with all inquiries. If you're on the line, you need to make those inquiries to Alison ASAP. Good luck. And to Joe and Kelvin, thanks for the opportunity. Not yet.
Okay, folks, we carry on the afternoon, and it's another great address. This time it's 141 St Albans Street, of course, in St Albans. Proudly brought to the market by Marilyn Walsh and Nicole Long of the Harcourts Horswool team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 141 St Albans Street in St Albans, Christchurch, is of course a freehold parcel made up of a mouth-watering 1,242 square metres, more or less, of course, of RSDT land. And your settlement date set down in the contract as Friday the 27th of June, unless otherwise arranged via Marilyn, Nicole and our vendors, and I do understand there have been some variances requested on that. Well, folks, as I say, it's all about address here, it's all about land zoning, and it's all about potential. You've got the address, which of course puts you in that very sought-after pocket of our city, Christchurch Boys High, Christchurch Girls High zoning. Of course, just a short stroll down to Mirabelle Village and everything that offers. And it's just, as I say, just a great part of our city. It's sought after because of the calibre of homes. And of course, those smart and savvy developers see the potential for future development of quality homes in this area as well. The house currently itself, of course, 4 bedrooms, has been the home to this one family for some 45 years, but committed to selling away here today. As I say, comfortable, of course, with that added accommodation out the back as well, but the 4 bedrooms and that spacious section around you, tucked away down that nice private driveway, of course. Great opportunity, as I say, savvy investors, I'm sure, with their eyes on this great opportunity. So, folks, with all that said, where do you see its value? Where would you like to start? Is there a start from the floor? $700,000, sir. Thank you, $700,000. Bit of work to do from there. At $700,000, I'm perhaps looking straight to 8 from here. At $700,000, is there $800,000 in the room? At $700,000, I call it away then 3 times. At $700,000 first, $800,000. Thank you, sir. Now 2 in the race at $800,000. Could I tempt you back in for 9, sir, at 800,000 behind you? How about I make it easy, $50,000 advance, perhaps? 850, would you say? At $800,000, well, I'm certainly not a level I can sell at 800,000. Well, it's a 50,000 vendor bid from me to 850. Brendan, yourself coming back in there, would you say 900? 900 we've got. At $900,000, well, out of respect, there'll be no more vendor bids from me. Bit of work to be done here. Certainly not a level I can sell. At $900,000, if it is just you and me, we'll pause. One last time around the room. Any further advance? Well, Louis, we pause there on your client. We'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
Good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update to come on Portier. In the meantime, we move forward to go back slightly in the order to 43 Tamara Crescent here in Marshlands, the second of the offerings brought to the marketplace and auction arena by Andrew Steele and Tyrone O'Halloran from the City team, and their good owner, of course. Contractually, it's a freehold parcel of 449 square metres you are looking to acquire. But again, a coveted address here in Preston's, all the benefits that go hand in hand with it. Again, rapidly growing in popularity is the locality. This again, brand spanking new. We look for that first ever inhabitant to call 43 their future home, and what a home it will be. Again, so well put together, so thoughtfully put together. Again, that high stud, again, the glorious outlook across the reserve there at the same time. The finishing to a very high standard. The kitchen, the bathrooms, they do not disappoint. Love the fact you've got the separate lounge as well, providing great flexibility to your living arrangements and your living needs. It's just a property where you can really live the good life. As I say, the first ever inhabitant is what we now seek. So 43 Tamara Crescent, over to you we go again. What do we start with? Opening bid. $1 million. This time, maybe, ma'am, off we go. At $1 million, who advances from there? At $1 million, is there $1,050,000, 1-1 perhaps? First call at the $1 million mark. Second call at $1 million and $1 million only. Look to advance, 1050 is there. Third final call at the $1 million. Any better further interest? Right, ma'am, this time if it's you and I, we're going to have a conversation. No, not bidding, just shaking hands. Pausing on your bid at $1 million, we'll find a space and come and see you.
right, folks, back to 2 bar 89, Waimairi Road in Ilam. I left with the bid at 625,000. That bid grant has been increased to 640 with your buyer on the phone. At 640, not quite at a level I can sell, unfortunately. So I open it up one further time. Anything more, 645 perhaps. First, second, third and final call. Charlene, I pass the property back into your more than capable hands, but our owner's instructions are, Charlene, please price the property at $699,500. So exceptional buying here in Ilam. Don't delay. Talk to Charlene, and all the very best for the remainder of your campaign. Price sharply at $699,500 there in Waimairi Road. Thank you so much.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, I need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update on 43 Tamara Crescent. We have had a lift in that bid, not quite to a level we'll be selling today. That property, therefore, is going to be passed back to Andrew and Tyrone with a price. That price, an attractive $1,249,000. That is where you need to be. 43 now available. Welcome if you are conditional interest. That is very welcome. Talk to the gentleman to my right-hand side. Now, if we can also go back to 11 Portier Place, please, Grace. An update there as well. That bid has been improved to $960,000. That is a level at which my owners have instructed me to sell their home if there's nothing further in the room at $960,000. Anything more, or the hammer falls for the first call at $960,000. Second time at $960,000. Third final, down the front, going. We are gone, we are sold. Well done. Go, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 1 o'clock auctions. We start by finishing with our Tamara and Crescent properties, the third of them with Andrew Steele and Tyrone. Number 35, Tamara Crescent, the property in question in this case and instance. You legally acquire a freehold parcel of that 442 square metres, the 4th day of July. That is your settlement date you have to look forward to. But a locality again that has a lot to offer, Bottle Lake Forest, and again the neighbourhood around you, high calibre homes surround you most certainly as well. Just a great stepping stone for that foundation for your family's future to thrive. Again, impressive property. Again, a chance to avoid the hassles, the headache of building and enjoy the end product for yourself. It is move-in ready. Again, great aesthetics to it. Feature walls, as you can see. Fabulous kitchen space, and again the quartet of accommodation that gives it great proportions and room for families. Again, bedrooms for children, bedrooms for guests, plenty of space, and again that chance to be that first ever resident, that new resident, start your new life here and enjoy the lifestyle that comes attached here at 35 Tamara Crescent. So buyers, what do we open at? $950, off we go, $950,000 down here front and seated. Does someone say $1 million for me? First call at $950,000. Second call at $950. Have it on my left, third final call. Is there $1 million? Right, appears to be you and I only, sir. Easy as. We have a chat off to the side at $950,000, pausing at $950. That's all good.
Thank you, Grace. Into the 1 o'clock session we go. 7 Apsley Drive in the heart of Avonhead, brought to the market by Shi Wong from the Harcourt's Riccarton team. We welcome you. We welcome your lovely owners and wish them all the very best. Here, a unit title that pre-contract disclosure has been issued to one and all. This location, one of our favourites here in Avonhead. You certainly are ensconced amongst good real estate. This solidly constructed split-level home has been beautifully loved and presented by our owners. I particularly like the red front door and red garage door. That's very good feng shui, I believe. But the home feels so very appealing. You feel very much at home. Excellent accommodation in the home. I love the spacious and gracious living areas. You'll just sit there with that solar saturation. You are in a great location, schooling and parks right on your doorstep. Of course, very close to the university, the airport, and it's just one to be very much enjoyed and adored. So, bidders and buyers, your moment to shine here. Apsley Drive, a great location, a great street address. Who wants to enter the postcode? We'd love to welcome you in here in Avonhead. Start me away, big, bold. Who goes? 550. Welcome in, sir. Good to have you here. At 550, we're underway. Is there 575 perhaps? First call at 550. Second opportunity. Love to see some competition where? 575, the next logical step, surely. Third call at 550. Sir, a vendor bid at 575. Welcome you back above that level, perhaps 600, an obvious step. But vendor bid at 575. Once now. Twice. Come back strong, sir. Love to see you back. One bid seldom buys here in the auction room. 580, could I make it easy for you? You've got to see upside at a 580. First, second, third and final. Well, sir, can't sell to you at my vendor bid of 575. Happy to have a conversation with you, though, as you are my only bidder at this stage. 575, a vendor bid.
Couple months that we've missed, 'cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but
All right, Grace, let's go to Palmer's Road, 97. David Canning, a very good afternoon. And to the executors of the estate, can I say good afternoon to you and thank you for the opportunity. This is a huge opportunity. Your owner's daughter just told me 1965 our owner built and moved into this house. That's a reasonably long tenure. If everybody stayed that long, David, we wouldn't be doing many auctions on a weekly basis. So a very significant day, and we appreciate being involved with you in the disposal of the home today. 97 Palmers Road is a freehold property. It is 658 square metres, more or less. You pay 10% by way of deposit today. You pay the balance on the 27th of June unless you've struck an alternative settlement date. And you know we sell today on an as is whereas basis. Section 30 talks about the removal of the solar panels. David has made that very, very clear to you. So a good, solid, robust home built in the 60s, and we know we built with good materials. We built with Craftsman Builder in quite an original state, perfect upside with it. Those of you who've got the skills, got the resources, I think this is a very, very good opportunity. Good spaces right throughout, the two living spaces in there, nice and sunny, good garaging on the property. All I see is upside, all I see is opportunity, folks. So I encourage you in your bidding, be strong, be robust. I think it'd be a very good idea. David's just got a couple of bidders who are having a coffee, just relaxing. Perhaps you could bid for them. We need to try and buy it before they get back. It's a class. It was good he told me that. mastering. Good boy. And of course, when our owner built this, she didn't pay any dollars for it at all. It would have been in pounds, shillings and pence, wouldn't it? 10th of July, 1967. All right, folks. Let's focus on what's on the screen. 97 Palmers Road on an as-is, where-is basis. Who kicks me away? Opening bidder offer. Not a silent auction. What's the number? High enough we sell it to you? 300. On the nod. $300,000, good place to start at 300 on the telephone. First call, 310, you're in front. At 310, perhaps 350. 330. 330, good on you, sir. You're in the lead at this stage. 350 here at $350,000. Have I found the winner? First call. Second call at 350 only. Third, final call is the 5. 360. Good work. $360,000. Here to be sold. First call 360. 375. Lovely move at $375,000. First call at 375. Second call 380 at $380,000. $400,000. David will get instructions at $400,000. Talk to Keith. At $400,000 at the back of the room. I count it down. There we go. First time in 59 years. 400's the leading bid. I'm told sell it if there's no better. Second call, that means I work with 1,000, 2, 5. You just give me the numbers. At 400,000 neat. Twice. Third final call. Speak now or forever hold your peace. At $400,000. 97 Palmers Road is going. Gone and sold on the phone at $400,000. Congratulations. Keith, Sylvia, thank you. Lovely to work with you. David, nice campaign.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about the secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true,
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, going back to 35 Tamara Crescent, productive conversation taking place outside of the room. That bid's been improved to $1,117,500. Oh, Grace, that was speedy. Well done. $1,117,500. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it has done the job as we're on the market. We're selling 35 at $1,017,500. Anything further? Million, beg your pardon, we've added 100 to that, haven't we? I had to have a go, but it's actually $1,017,500 if I'm not mistaken. I got close, worth a go, but $1,017,500. I'm glad they're paying attention. Before the hammer falls at $1,017,500, is there any more? There it is. Out it goes. You can add 100 to it if you'd like. First, second, third, final at the 17.5. It is going. It is, this time correctly, gone and sold. Well done.
It's noisy. Ned Allison over there in the corner. Folks, I take you back to 141 St Albans Street, of course, in St Albans. We left the room with a bid of $900,000. We have had very productive discussions outside the room. Now, Louis and your client, can you please confirm that your bid is increased to $1,150,000? Thank you. And at that level, $1,150,000. Our owner's instructions are clear. It's been in the family 45 years, but we sell away today. For the want of any further bid at $1,150,000, first, second, third, final time. It's going, sold. Congratulations to my purchasers. Thanks once again to our vendors.
Right, delighted to be able to update you on number 7 Apsley Drive. That bid's been increased to $92,500, and our owners have agreed to sell. So withdrawn and sold. Well done, congratulations to our new owner and all the very best to our owners who are now on the hunt for a new home. Well done.
Okay, folks, I now take you out to, of course, one of my most favourite parts of this town, that being Horswell, and in particular 49 Kilmurray Street in the very popular Cloverton subdivision. Of course, a subdivision that is absolutely filled with quality homes and very well presented ones, such as this. I draw your attention firstly to the contract, which outlines that 49 Kilmurray Street in Horswell, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of a well-landscaped but also easy care, 470 square metres more or less. Annual settlement date is set down in the contract as the 20th of June 2024, so of course a nice quick turnaround and into your great new house here in popular Horswell. Well, folks, I often talk about building, the cost, the time involved, and I simply think, why would you do it when someone has done all the hard work for you? They've also put great thought into the design, the presentation. I think this house in Kilmurray Street is as neat as a pin. You can see it's been very well looked after, and all the finishing work's been done, from the landscaping, the staining, the fences, etc. You can simply move in here and enjoy. It's got a really good feel to it too. As I said, it's neat and tidy and it's beautifully presented, but it's got 3 spacious bedrooms. Of course, it's got those 2 bathrooms, but as I said, it's well landscaped, great indoor-outdoor flow there. I can also just imagine those summer barbecues. You certainly are not going to be a slave to your section here, but at the same time, you don't really want for any space. And of course, the location offers you so much right on your doorstep, and that's why Horswell is popular. So folks, with all that said, where do you see its value? Great opportunity here in Kilmurray Street. $650, good place to start at $650,000. Perhaps a 25 on top from here at $650 is the $675 in the room. At $650,000, you would buy it sight unseen at these kind of levels. Near new home, $650,000, I'll call it away then first. Second, third and final time, well, an easy decision for me, that's a vendor bid to $675. Would you come back at $700, Karen? $685. Little, it's slowing the pace. You sure you wouldn't do 7? No. At $685. She's determined at $685, and I'm not going to argue with Karen on a Thursday. At $685,000. At $685, well, I'll tell you what, Karen, it'll just be one more vendor bid from me, out of respect for your client, and it will be to $700, because I'm certainly not selling there. And I'll accept a 10 on top if you like. $705. Well, I tell you what, it's just you and me. Out of respect, I'm going to pause there on your bid. A little bit of work to be done, but we'll find a quiet space to do that work, and we'll be with you in just a moment.
All right, let us continue. Lyndon Charles, a very good afternoon to you, but more particularly a very good afternoon to your current owners of 3 Moray Avenue. Property is described in your contract and mine as a cross lease and freehold. Settlement date 11th of July, as long as you've paid that first 10% by way of deposit today. I popped through yesterday with Lyndon to have a look at the property. 2 days ago, I think we went to have a look at the property. There we go. 2 days ago. I said to my current owners, what do you like most about this home? Tracy was very quick to say, it's like living in our own little sanctuary. Puts it beautifully. Unaware of neighbours, lovely modicum of ground that is very, very secure, yours to do what you like. If they hadn't been repatriating, we'd have stayed here forever. Got it absolutely mint, kitchen nicely done, beautiful new bench tops. But it's the size of that living area, the size of that master bedroom. They both, of course, spill out into that veranda, which is lovely in the afternoon. Kitchen's in beautiful order. You just move in and enjoy the fruits of their labours. Suit a myriad of buyers. Bishopdale, close to the park, close to those comprehensive shopping centre. It's a wee beauty. 3 Moray Ave. If you had a bid and buy, I encourage a good strong bid. Where do we start? Start me where, buyers? We're not going to sell it at $450,000, so let's just clear that up for a start. $450 is a vendor bid. Where to from here? First call, second call, third call at $450. Well, easy, not going to sell it at $470. Are we in or are we out? Once on a vendor bid at $470. Second call at
500.
Simon, $500 at the back of the room. Nice play at $500,000. The one bidder only, and I've had my vendor bids. Second call at 500, third call at 500. Well, Simon, out of respect, not going to take any more vendor bids. I can't sell it at 5. You know the rules as well as I. Karen, let's find a space for these good people and we'll offer the opportunity. Bid is at $500,000.
Lucky last, is it? All right, so welcome Louise McClevey, Kelly Gottemeyer from our Harcourt's Beckenham team, their manager Grant Milligan. We welcome our owners in 57 Roberta Drive in the heart of Summerfield. Wow, what a find here. A freehold parcel, 931 square metres, just shy of that quarter-acre dream here in Roberta Drive. Your settlement date set down for the 27th of June, unless you've made alternate arrangements. That's just a couple of weeks away, and we found out today there's a lot of conveyancing happening that day ahead of Matariki weekend. Well, this is a super sunny proposition here, a beautiful rear site in Roberta Drive. As you'll know, Roberta Drive, a very desirable location, desirable street. And an interesting story Kelly was telling us, her mum used to be a postie, and whoever got Roberta Drive, that was deemed the best mail round in the location. You will have appreciated, though, what's on offer. So much potential and upside, but classic design, great bones here. Our families very much enjoyed their short tenure. They had great plans, but then things change and away they go, giving you this opportunity. I think the home's only changed hands a couple of times in 6 decades. That's how tightly held they are. Now, driving this desirability is that Cashmere high zoning as well as excellent schooling. There's the bike cycleway to the city. There's buses at your doorstep, Port Hill's your playground. It really is a gorgeous part of our city. So I know there's lots of interest. We want to get you in. We want to give you an opportunity. Opening bid, opening offer number 57. Who makes it theirs? Stake your claim. Lulled you into silence. $500,000 tempt you in at that sort of level. Good. Nice to have you in, sir. At 500,000, here's my starter at 5. Is there 525 now? First call at 500. Second opportunity. Don't be shy if you've come to buy. Here to help you. Here in Roberta Drive. Third and final. Do I pause and speak with this good gentleman or anything further? At 500,000. 600. And 625 was it, sir? At 6 1/4. Is it 700? That was an astute bid at 6 and 625 now.
650.
650, Jack from the Harcourt's team. And 655. 7-5. Good work at 6 3/4. I'll catch up at 6 3/4 now. First call at 6 3/4. Is there 680? Happy to work with you.
85.
85. Good work, Jack. And 90, you're straight back, sir. I love that. At 6 9 0. 700 where?
700.
7 there on the back wall. Good work. At 7.
710.
710. Thought you would. At 710, no confusion to value in these parts. 15 is it? Lunge for the keys at 710. First call at 710. 15. There's he is reasserting value here at 715,000. Get back and play. It's always going to be desirable, but at 715, another 2.5 surely. First call here in Summerfield. Cashmere High zoning. Rue the day. What's your bid, ma'am? 720, nice to have you back. And 725 the bid now, 7 1/4. Keep going, ma'am, this is quality real estate. At $725,000, first call.
26.
Good, 26. And 30 now. There you go, at 730. Don't be left wondering, 31 is it? First call. Instructions at 730,000, please. On the market, we sell away. Delighted to announce to this good gentleman for the want of $1,000. 35, that's a good bid. And 40, 740 now. At $740,000 here in Summerfield. First call. Don't end in those round figures. Another couple surely. At 740 I sell. Make no mistake. Hammers up. First call. Love to see you back. 41 is it? Second call. Jack, anything from your good clients? Love to see them back. $1,000 could change their future.
One more.
One more. Good work at 7-4 and 1 and 45. At 745. He sees value, so should you. At 745. Uncapped potential here in Summerfield.
One more.
46.
50.
750. 750. No one regrets buying good property in this location. $750,000 at 750. 51, 52 surely. First call.
One more.
One more. 751. Good work. This is great property. At 7-5 and 1. First call. Second opportunity. 7-5 and 1. Third, final call. 52. Deck of cards. There's a concession. At 7-5 and 2. Come back with me, surely. Another 1,000. It's 7-5 and 2. Selling away now. First call. Second opportunity. Comes out in the wash. We've picked a good one. And one more. 53. Hold on tight. It's 7-5 and 3. 5-5. Sometimes you just got to push yourself a little bit further. At 755. 3 bidders in play. There's your assurity of value. It's 7-5 and 5. Do I sell away? First call. Second opportunity. Are you done, Jack? Surely not. Is there another $500 perhaps? Third and final at 755. Hammers up. Going. Going. You sure? Gone. Well done. Great campaign, Louise and Kelly. Congratulations to our buyers. Thank you for your wonderful interest in Roberta.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 49 Kilmurray Street in Horswell. We left the room before with a bid of $705,000. We have had very productive discussions, and I can now confirm, or Karen, actually, can you confirm that your bidder is willing to increase their bid to $802,500? Fantastic. And at 802.5, our owner's instructions are clear. We sell away today for the want of any further bid. One quick time around the room. Any further advance? It's going. Going. Sold, and congratulations.
All right, folks, we're coming back to Moray. We say hooray for Moray, don't we? Right, I left the room with the one bid at $500,000. Simon, could I get you to confirm, please, graciously, that your good clients, they have increased their bid now to $575,000. Owner's instructions are clear. We're moving, we're repatriating. Congratulations, I know you've enjoyed the home, but it is going. Gone and sold you. Congratulations to you. Well bought. Brian Tracy, all the best in your move. Nice to work with you. Lyndon, nice to work with you too.